I top to bottom had it under control. Hello, welcome to Tales of Harbor, an actual play of OVA here on Twitch. I'm Wordsy, and I'm going to be your DM for this one. I almost forgot the final words of that.
You did it.
Joining me are my lovely friends, Zara,
Hello.
Fiona,
Hey.
Candy Erected,
I have taken a huge knock on the head.
and TT.
Hello.
Like in real life, you took a knock on the head? Or?
I am very serious about my method acting.
Okay. Please don't harm yourselves for this game. It's not.
Oh, is that's suddenly frowned upon, or is it now? I understand. I see your game.
Okay. Does anybody need to do any more 360 windmill dunks, or can we continue? Okay.
1 second.
Okay.
He's thinking of one.
Continue.
Okay. Cool. If you think of one, we'll stop the session. We'll get the dunk in.
Yeah.
So last time on Tales of Harbor Nights, the Knights crew, after a bit of trouble with financial stability, found themselves in a bit of a loss of what to do. MMT had entirely gone under because they beat up the other owners and they left. So they were in a bind when they were approached by a individual who introduced themselves as Rusty, who worked for an organization called Walker. They offered to not only pay the remaining members of MMT in Janet Keebler, Logan, Kessler. Fuck. You're small. I think of cookies. Janet Kessler.
This is against the law.
I did not mean to get their name wrong. I apologize.
No, out of character. I did that on purpose.
Fuck me.
I did that on purpose, and Janet hates it when people get their name wrong.
And Mulligan. They were all getting paid for this in addition to being allowed to keep anything they find on this job. All they had to do was simply sneak their way into the inside of a secret society of the world's elite and get proof of something called Project Magical. To this end, they were tasked with acquiring passes to get them into a secret party, which this train is they are on a train now, which is heading towards, and they draw ever closer to their quarry, but they only have one of the passes. Will they be able to get all of their passes? Will the Knights crew be able to, I don't know, come to any more cathartic realizations? Find out this and more on this edition of Tales of Harbor Nights Gaiden. I'm pretty sure I put Gaiden on the first preview image and I didn't put on the second one, but it's supposed to be Gaiden. Anyway,
This is a Gaiden of Tales of Harbor Nights, which is already a Gaiden of Tales of Harbor.
It's fine. So more specifically, hey, the Gaiden. It's so many of my friends. So last we left off, Yuto had scared two people off of the train through use of the devil. Janet had been captured for making so much of a ruckus. And Logan had just so convincingly tricked poor Kira Steele into looking after her while she was playing up being a drunkard. Mulligan had a nice conversation. A very sad drunkard. And Mulligan had a very nice conversation with a kind of disenfranchised heir to a very rich person's, estate. And maybe going to find something about their future. But I rolled a dice before we started, so we will begin. Kara and Logan. Logan, you are not.
I have to immediately jump into drunk.
I'm sorry. I didn't make this plan.
Yes, you did.
Logan, you you are not inebriated, but you are playing the part, and the head of this train security, Kira Steele, is looking after you. Perhaps because she had recently lost somebody, and she told you about it, and you preyed upon that weakness. I don't want to paint you.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't want to paint you such a bad guy. Sorry.
I feel like we have painted ourselves as bad guys enough times
I know, but
at this point.
Listen, I need to make sure the audience knows you're also bad guys. So
fucking turned into a devil last session and caused 2 people to commit suicide jumping out of a moving train.
listen,
I don't think this needs to be established.
listen. We don't know they're dead. The camera didn't see them die. We can always bring them back later. Kira is looking forward on this this passenger car. The kind of the rock of the train is she is unmoving as she is very sturdy. And after your little heart to heart, she has just been kind of every so often looking over at you and kind of trying to scan half-heartedly the cart in here to see if there could be anything going wrong. But it's mostly just 2 generic guys and one kind of rough and tumble looking gentleman. So she's just trying to, make sure when this train stops, you are, safe and sound.
I think Logan is just going to have her sort of in a curled up-ish position and just look like she's just sort of done while focusing on her telekinesis.
Right, because the pass is attached to her side. So
Yeah.
Okay. Are you trying to take the pass now, or are you just?
I think she's more trying to loosen it,
Okay.
make it easier for her to get.
Okay. Then I will need you to roll me a telekinesis roll. You can make this an attack if you'd like against the pass. You need to hit at least a 10 to kind of ease this thing off.
Let's see.
Fuck. I don't need to learn about Japanese schools right now. Dang it.
Would either intuitive or iron-willed work?
Intuitive for sure. Iron-willed maybe not so much in this particular instance. You got it. You have a sense for thievery.
That is 12.
12. Perfect.
I'm going to remember to auto sort it.
That's all good. So Logan, as the cart bumps, you kind of you're imperceptibly your hand just adjusts the pass on her side. It kind of moves a bit, and it is precariously hanging off of the little ridge on her belt that she has it attached to. It would not take a lot for it to tumble to the floor currently. Like I said, she's very sturdy, almost as if the train isn't moving around her. She's very large. It's almost like a gyroscope. It's like no motion's going on. She looks down at you, and are you a conscious and awake?
I think Logan's awake. She's just sort of zoning. She's looking like she's zoning out and sort of is.
Okay. Kira just kind of I always wonder the kind of people that get invited to these things. You don't seem like them. She's saying this under her breath. Normally they're rich and, I don't know, annoying. You seem normal.
Looks can be deceiving.
Oh, you're awake. Sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh, alright.
Sure. I'll be quieter. I apologize. Just enjoy your rest. She turns back.
I'd argue with it, but of Knight's crew, Logan probably has a decent shot at the most normal of them.
Yeah, it's between only two of you. So, speaking of two of you, the second result on our dice comes up. Janet,
I don't think that's the other one.
I just said speaking of two of you. I completely stopped talking about the normal thing. Janet, you have been punched in the back of the head by Kira Steele in her.
Oh, she punched me in the back too?
Yeah,
Back of the head.
she hit you really hard.
Oh, I am aware of this. I recall being hit right on the top of the head. I didn't realize she hit me in two places.
I might have forgot the specific detail. Apologies. Yeah, she hit you with the big liquid metal glove. You kind of the motion of this more fancy cart is muted normally, but Nod's insistence on chilling with you kind of stirs you as Nod is like playing with the slinky they made. You hear the sound of metal clinking against metal as you
Where am I?
rise. Oh, hello. You're in, I think, jail.
Ah. Been a while.
Did you go to jail a lot?
I do not speak of such times. How are you doing, Nod?
I am also in jail.
Ah. Are you my partner in crime today?
No, I asked to come in jail because you were in jail.
Ah. I appreciate this. It is not often to have friends from the outside come inside.
We're both inside.
Welcome to the inside. Now. Janet hops up onto their feet and then hops up onto the seat.
Mm.
Remind me where we are. My memory of the past several days is fuzzy.
We are on a train going to a big party.
Yes. Yes. The train, the party, the tickets. Track 15. Hops to the other side of the little room.
Mm.
What do we know about this room? It is small.
Mm-hmm.
Would be smaller if we were bigger. This is important to remember, Nod. Most places would be smaller if you were bigger.
Mm.
Never get bigger, Nod.
Okay.
That way, the world remains a vast place. Place to learn. And a place to gain knowledge. And a place to sneak around if necessary. I look out the window.
You see rock as you are passing by like a cliff face.
How fast are we moving?
Very, very fast.
Exiting through here is not advised.
Okay.
I hop up, attempting to look through the window of the door.
Nod gives you a table to stand on, and you can see outside there is a man who is standing guard at the front of this little passenger room.
Excuse me, man. Knock on the window a little bit. Many small annoying knocks. Man, excuse me, man.
Yes, how can I help you?
I am doing better. Please let me out.
You're being detained for being in restricted areas.
Yes, I am better. I am better. Please let me out.
No. Okay, so no, you broke a rule, and now you have to sit inside of the place that you don't want to be because you broke a rule.
I am no longer in the restricted area. What is the issue?
When the train stops, you will be let go and questioned. Then I can't just let you out.
This is unacceptable. Please let me out.
No. What? What? Have you never? Whatever. He starts to ignore you.
Hmm. They hire very canny people on this train. Very canny indeed. Nod?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you some advice.
Mm-hmm.
Some very important advice. If you are ever in jail, you should attempt not to be there.
Okay.
Excuse me, man.
My name is Jake.
Excuse me, Jake, man.
Not man, but yet what?
May I ask of you
Mm-hmm.
exactly what was so wrong about what I did?
There are VIPs on this train that wish not to be disturbed. They pay a lot of money to make sure that nobody goes into their carts.
I didn't go into their carts. I went to the security room.
You would, so you are also not allowed to be in there.
Do you not wonder how I got in there?
Not particularly. I listen. I'm just trying to like get paid, so I'm not really a font of curiosity.
I understand this. I understand this, although I disapprove. You should always be curious about the world you live. Now tell me, who is your supervisor? I wish to speak to them.
That'd be Kira Steele.
I wish to speak to Kira Steele.
He touches a little green symbol on his chest, and it's he says into it, Gyllenhaal, Miss Steele is requested by a detainee. If you could retrieve her for me, I can't leave the post. There's some silence, and then there's a little static from his chest. Miss Steele will be on her way shortly. You can speak to her when she arrives.
Wonderful, thank you.
Not a problem.
Do you know
Mm-hmm.
the Weiriotic Wable of the Wellaments?
I think that's just for like chains and like corporations. So you can say periodic table of elements, that's fine.
Do you know the Weiriotic Wable of the Wellaments?
I don't. I don't know them at all.
Would you like to know them?
Are you about to list every element to me?
There's antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, and nitrogen.
I think we'll cut there as we
Now I know what Spider spent all her 2 weeks preparing for.
Did you just look up the Tom Lehrer song?
Maybe.
Yeah, all right. Sorry, yes. Okay, so this man seems distracted and upset. Mulligan. You had a nice conversation and provided some information for Yuto last time. Though, what were you up to next?
I have a question.
Yes.
So the thing she mentioned
Mm-hmm.
of when the train stops and there's going to be a gathering,
Yes.
is that what we're trying to get the passes for?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So we can't wait for that to happen and then get passes from it?
No, you cannot buy tickets at the door. That would be insane.
No, I wasn't sure if the things we needed the tickets for were at the end of the line, and this was a stopping point,
No,
or
no,
like
no. Yeah.
a different thing that was happening.
Hmm.
Let me.
Clear my throat. Ba-ga-da-ga-da-ga-da-da-da. Indeed.
What else was happening? Some other.
There was another. So let's talk about the passes you guys got right now. So there was a number of passes that to this like special event at the end of the line here. There was 2 passes that belonged to the crew of this train, so the people driving the train. There was 2 passes that belonged to like high society people that were probably rich and part of this Neptune society. Um, Yuto acquired one from Lottie, a rich socialite. And there was
And the other is the bear.
yes, there was a specialty pass that was discovered to belong to a bear. That
Who was
is
also the chef.
yes, who's in the train car behind the food cart. Uh,
Kennedy.
We never actually got complete confirmation of that. Thank you, Worthy.
balls. And then there was the security pass that Kira has that Logan is currently after. I've revealed my secrets. Just please act surprised when the bear happens. For me. Thank you.
We did
figured out.
assume that. We
That's-
just didn't know for certain.
That's fine.
Doctor and the engineer each have one each.
Mm-hmm.
Is Trellis different than the specialist pass, or is
Trellis. I have to go look back at my notes. Trellis is different from a specialist pass. Trellis is somebody on this train who is they're part of high society, but they are more known for their talent rather than just having a lot of money. Trellis being a world-renowned traveling tarot maid and battle chef, and they are trying to create the perfect battle burger. This was in the documents you received from Rusty before you left.
I recall this.
Yes.
okay?
Hmm.
I have an idea forming.
Okay.
Which way would someone go on the train if they wanted to get food?
There is a food cart, like past where Kira and Logan are. So the car directly past the less rich cars. If you're heading straight there, you can you can move yourself down there. That's fine. You pass by Janet and then Logan and Kira.
Can I? She
Yeah.
seems to take up the whole hallway.
She's large, but she's in the chair.
Mulligan, do you notice Janet when you pass by me?
Just
Oh yeah, he waves.
there's a trim, city.
There's Witchery and Witcherby and Razu. Oh, hi, Mulligan, Ribbit, Wibbit, and Warren Waddling.
Yep.
There's an annoyed look on the guard's face who's just staring.
Too annoyed to notice that Janet said hi to somebody.
He's just not even listening. You pass by Logan and Kira, and you find yourself all the way over there, and the food cart. You see a dining car. There is tables, candles, some cups that have been secured with special coasters, and a bartender who is kind of like cleaning the glass as you walk in.
Mulligan is so. Mulligan's beginning to, take an interest in things he hasn't experienced.
Mm-hmm.
And Mulligan's been seeing people eating things on this train.
That's true. People have been eating food.
Dang.
You're
I'm assuming Mulligan is just kind of shambling through whatever table setup they've got in here.
Yeah, you move through the dining room part, reach the counter, and the man behind the counter is like, "So, what can I do you for? What's your poison?"
I would like to try food.
Do you? Sure, stranger. A burger, some mashed potatoes. What can I get you?
Those are food, yeah?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
You all right, son?
Yeah, I'll have those.
One burger and mashed potatoes coming right up. um, he writes something down on a pad.
He's gonna be standing here looking at this TV until the food comes back out.
He writes something down on a pad, which then disappears, and the ink just dries up into nothing. And he goes, "That'll be right out, taken care of by the train company, of course. So, if you want to take a seat, we'll get that over to you."
Are there tables that aren't occupied?
Yeah, tons. There's one.
Mulligan is going to sit here and continue staring at the man.
He tries not to let it show that it bothers him, but he's just looking down as much as possible, trying to keep his hands busy. And it doesn't take super long for a plate to be slid out of the back with a big heaping pile of mashed potatoes and a huge burger on it. And he goes, "Order up!" And he walks over and hands you a plate with mashed potatoes and one hamburger. Do you just not?
Mulligan,
Okay.
Mulligan's looking at it.
Mm.
Is anyone else eating a burger?
At this very second, I need to do a thing real quick. Yes.
Rolling dice to see if anyone's eating a burger.
I needed to see how somebody was reacting to a burger. Somebody is eating a burger, and they don't appear to like it very much.
But they're eating a burger the way one would expect.
Yes, they are tasting it. They're just kind of like,
It's like a knife and fork.
zoop, zoop. You see them kind of take a bite, put it down, think, mull it over in their head, pick it up, take another bite, put it down, think, keep repeat like that. They're really considering this food.
Mulligan is going to repeat these motions.
Okay. Wait. I know Mulligan's made up of like other folks. Does Mulligan digest?
We'll find out.
That is concerning news. Okay. Yeah, you repeat these motions. Give me a mimicry roll. See how good you eat a burger.
Well,
It's a tough one. You went to left field and said, "I'm over here," and expected me to just respond to that like I know what to do.
I just don't know what I roll for this.
We're in uncharted territory, friend. Anything you would have for like that would make sense that would help you with mimicking someone or like understanding the human or the like, living things need to eat.
Knowledge dungeons?
That might be the most applicable.
Okay.
Things in dungeons.
Rust eater eating once.
Am I subtracting anything?
I'm gonna say take a dice off because this is the first time you've eaten, I'm guessing.
In memory.
Okay, yes.
And didn't we figure out some command that would order it?
I think so.
Yes.
Yes.
If any of the parts of Mulligan have eaten, they do not remember. But this is no.
Okay. So Mulligan, you fuck up so bad at eating a burger. Um, it's
You, you bring it you bring it up to your mouth, but don't quite get it in there, and it just kind of drops. And then you take a bite of air after the burger has dropped.
you make a
Sorry.
little bit of a mess. The guy behind the bar is like,
Close your mouth before it gets there, and it just pushes against your face. Sorry, I'm making my own headcanons about how Mulligan eats.
okay. The guy behind the counter is just like, he just kind of doesn't want to engage because you stared at him the whole time. The other person eating the burger is studying you now as you are fascinating. But they are still enjoying their own food.
I have a question, GT.
Uh-huh.
Is Mulligan capable of feeling embarrassment? Has he experienced that
Not by
emotion?
this.
Okay.
Do you go after the mashed potatoes?
Well, is the burger on the floor, or is it just back on the table?
I'm gonna say, like, maybe you didn't knock the whole burger out of your face. It's more like you went to eat it and like you squeezed it and like the condiments and stuff kind of dripped out real good. You lost a bunch of the burger stuff and just made a big old wet mess. It's hanging out the back of the buns. There we go. You did not get a lot of burger. That's how we'll rectify this 5. You barely bit into this, so you still have it in your hands. You just you you went in with a little too much initial power.
Okay. Mulligan's thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly, he needs to do this his own way.
Sure.
Mimicking won't do.
No.
So he's gonna scoop the burger back together,
Yeah.
and he's gonna Shaggy style shove it into his mouth all at once.
Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Give me that same roll, but add a d6 this time instead of subtracting one, so it's gonna be 5d6. Because you're doing this.
I eat that burger so fucking good.
You fuck that burger up in the good way this time. You just inhale it. It is. I don't know if your taste buds still function, but if they do, it's pretty goddamn good. It's got a Wagyu flavor to it. The person who is studying you kind of stands up immediately. Excuse me. Was that burger delicious?
You want to taste it?
They grow frustrated and run over to the counter. I demand to see whoever cooked this burger, and why was it prepared differently from mine? The bartender just adds, "It wasn't. I think he just maybe liked the burger better than you." There's a moment of silence before a large pan is drawn from under a cloak. I demand to fight. I demand satisfaction. You will bring me your chef.
Mulligan's gonna very similarly to the eating, just kind of do the swallow all at once that Shaggy would do.
Nope. This definitely makes an audible noise, to which they both turn around, and the
Like in a Looney Tunes, the fucking sound of a bomb dropping from a plane.
they both turn around. The red-haired individual just goes, "I demand satisfaction," and I think we will cut over to Yuto. Yuto, you were chilling with your little bone attendant in a cushy cart with a credit card with a bunch of money on it.
Yep.
How you feeling, bud?
Sure. Pretty good. I imagine Yudo and this bone golem are just like sitting on opposite sides of the room with like martini glasses, just
God.
just sitting there. Yudo takes a sip, looks at the bone golem, and just says, "So, what's your story?"
Take a fucking sip, babes.
The bone golem cheers you and tries to drink, but he's made of bone, so the liquid just falls directly onto the chair beneath him.
So, are you like bound to this train? Is that a yes or a no? I will choose to believe that's a yes. Well,
Sorry.
continue sipping.
Do you want to check on the team? Are you cool? Because if you're cool, you're cool.
I mean, he's got what he came for.
Okay, no, hey, definitely. Hey, listen. Sometimes you're just good.
Until something catastrophic happens and he feels threatened, which, considering Janet is in an enclosed space currently, is a very real possibility. But for now, he will continue to relax.
I feel like things are gonna pop off fairly soon, but we'll see.
Mhm.
Logan, you see Mulligan pass by onto the food cart. You're not sure exactly why, but you do see it. And shortly afterwards, Kira is approached by a guard, and she goes, "Gyllenhaal, what are you doing in here?" Jake asked me to one of the detainees who you incapacitated is requesting release and appeal. Right. Okay, Jill. I'm gonna go ahead and see to that. I need you and Scarlet to oversee this cart. It's top priority.
Oh, fine. Don't worry about it. I was gonna set my hair.
It, please ignore this passenger. She's just a little out of sorts. Security will increase regardless. So just do your job. And Mr. Gyllenhaal just goes, "Yes, ma'am. Okay," and sits in the back of the train. And she stands up, looks at you one last time, Logan, and she turns away from you and starts heading towards the exit. Anything you're doing right now?
I'm going to. I think based on where things are done,
Mm-hmm.
I think She's going to try to pull the pass to the side so it's under the seat, so the guard can't see it.
Ooh,
Guard in the
okay.
back.
You did do the setup earlier, so give me another telekinesis check, and you only need to hit an 8 this time because you're very good at this. Well,
8.
you succeeded absolutely. The pass clatters to the ground a little bit. It's muffled by the sound of the train, and it is under this chair. Burp. I'm very sorry. Right here. So you do know where that is. As Kira charts off towards Janet's cell. Speaking of which, Janet, you see a large orc woman walk up to you.
And Warg on Whipped on Wee on Wait on Ween on Wink and Wodium, Warring Warbin Warbolt Whopper, Wungston Win and Wodium. These are the only ones for which the news has come to harbor. And there may be any others, but they haven't been to Scarbird.
Oh, oh,
Ah, hello!
fuck that.
Hello, you must be Kira Steele. I remember your fist on my head.
Why are you making such a racket?
Pleased to meet you. My name is Janet Kessler, also known as Combustion Janet. This is my assistant, Nod.
Hello. What do you need, Miss Kessler?
I wish to be released.
You are being detained because you invaded into areas you were not supposed to be in.
Yes, and are you not curious how? Your subordinates are not, but I would hope that a distinguished security officer like yourself would be curious about such things.
Well,
Otherwise, you're not a very good security officer, I must say.
well, if I remember correctly, you dropped in from the roof.
Mhm.
So one would wager a guess that you had clambered to the top of the train,
Mm-hmm.
jumped across,
Mm-hmm.
and then found a hatch to get in.
Yes. Very good. Do you know exactly which hatch?
The one that's above the train.
Pray tell, why was it not better secured?
Because it is very dangerous to be on top of a train, and most people would not risk life and limb.
So what you're saying is that your train is only secured against most people.
Are you attempting to, like, gentleman bandit your way into a job?
Yeah, of course, exactly. I'm so glad that we are on the same wavelength. I would like to join your security team. I can see what you're about to say. I can see what you are about to say.
Can you?
And I have this to say is that I am a bit of a master thief. You might know me as Confiscation Janet, Master Thief. I sneak onto trains, I steal their stuff, and then I sell them to the highest bidder. And sometimes the highest bidder is the people who want to know how I got onto the train. You see, I can find all of the ins and outs and exits and entrances to your train and make sure it is more secure the next time you go off on a journey. Especially an extra secure journey like this one. You're heading to a very special place, am I correct?
Exceedingly. Janet, I need you to convince her of this. You need to persuade her, and you can add anything you think is relevant here.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and say you probably need a 20.
Okay.
This is a very difficult task.
Let's see. I've got performer.
That makes sense.
I've got
Mm-hmm.
I've got evasive, which could be construed as I am being
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
dialectically invasive.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no for that one.
Fuck. I have knowledge of engineering, which one could use
That makes sense.
social engineering. Yes, okay.
I mean, also the engineering of the ins and outs of trains, like your lie suggested.
Yeah, precisely. So, I don't think anything else that I have is going to
So
cut the mustard
2d6
here.
plus those.
Right. That's 1d6 for each thing, right?
Whatever rank the skill is that you add that many d6. So if it's like a 3,
Right,
you
right.
add, yeah.
So that is, yeah, that's 3.
Okay.
So 5d6.
All right. This is going
Here we
to
go.
be very hard.
Let's see how this will work.
That's a 6. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be entirely straight with you here. That was so bold it almost worked. You willingly admitted that you sneak onto trains, she gestures around, steal things from the train, she gestures
Yes.
around, and then sell them to the highest bidder, in addition to then sell security break information to people who might want to learn it.
Oh yes, I'm extremely morally bankrupt.
So, from where I'm sitting, it would make sense to me to keep you in there where you cannot steal things with which you will then sell to the highest bidder.
I understand your perspective, and I cannot say that I am not disappointed. Janet makes a very like dramatic sigh with their shoulders, then turns to Nod and says, "Nod, please pay very close attention to what I am about to do. This is
Okay.
the ace in the hole for people in our line of work. Kiera, Miss Steele, I wish to tell you a very important secret.
Yes. What is that secret?
Come closer?
I think I'm good.
Well, it's an important secret. I can't have your subordinates knowing."
Jake, why don't you take a step away from the door?
Janet whispers. They continue whispering it against the window. just quiet enough that Kira can't hear it.
I did not hear what you actually whispered. What did you whisper?
Kira doesn't. If Kira doesn't know, then you don't.
All right, but I am the DM, so I need to know.
I have a bomb.
Okay. Okay, so she does approach the door, and she kind of looks at you quizzically. Okay, Mrs. Combustion or confiscation, whatever you want to call yourself. I'm going to leave Jake here. And
Take a bomb out of my pants.
Ooh, what is that?
Take another bomb out of my pants.
She reaches for some keys to unlock this door.
I am just removing more and more bombs from my pants.
Are you doing anything with the bombs? Because she is going to walk in there.
Oh, I'm lighting all of them.
I think I need you to make me an attack roll.
Okay.
Because this is going to be...
No, I'm going to walk that back. I'm not lighting them, but I am
Okay.
certainly holding up a lighter next to the wick of the most recent bomb that I have removed from my pants. It is in my hand, and there is a lighter next to it.
Kira unlocks the door, opens it, and then does not move forward, but says, okay, you need to put that down.
You should have taken my offer.
You're putting a lot of people at risk here.
Oh, I'm aware. I am aware. I have demands.
She looks around at the cart, which has not yet heard what is happening. What are your demands?
All right. I'm glad that we can work things out. This is a good relationship that we are
She looks furious.
that we are developing here, Miss
She
Steele.
looks so mad.
Now, as I understand, the conductor of the train does not come out of his station for just anything, correct? There needs to be some manner of emergency.
She nods.
How many bombs do you think qualify as an emergency?
Her eyes like narrow. Why do you need the conductor?
I just wish to speak with him. I'd like to have a little heart to heart. So here's what's going to happen, Kira. I will put these away and be a nice little prisoner here in this cell. You will bring the conductor here so that me and him can chat together, alone, in this cell. You will also bring me 4 cups of curry ramen. And I take Nod. Nod, bring. Can you get my mix CD out of my back pocket?
He Nod extracts the CD.
I believe the music, whatever's controlling the sound system is up there. Yes, please turn off the awful easy listening that we've got here and replace it with something more real. And I gesture to Nod to hand the mix over to Kira.
Okay. I'm going to need you to make me an intimidation roll now.
All right.
I will let you add 2d6 to this.
Only 2?
Yeah, because you have a bunch of bombs.
Okay, but also I can add my abilities, yes?
Your abilities in addition to the 2d6. I'm just giving you
All
that
right.
because of the environment.
I'm going to add Performer.
Okay.
I'm going to add Walking Arsenal.
Sure.
My passion for demolition.
Okay.
And vigorous, because I gotta be vigorous to make a good intimidation. So let's see, that's 4d6 plus passion, performer, vigorous, and walking arsenal.
Sure.
All right, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Cool.
You need
4.
at least a 12 here.
All right. Oops, I almost typed in the stream chat.
All right. All right. 5, 10. 10. Okay.
Is there anything else I can add?
You can use some drama dice. You can eat some
I will use some drama dice.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever used a drama dice, so
So you permanently spend 5 endurance for this adventure, and you get...
sounds good for me. Sounds good to me.
And you roll another dice.
I am not fucking letting this go. This was a good fucking intimidation.
Roll, so that's not enough yet.
Can I do again?
Yep, you can keep going for sure.
I have plenty of endurance. I'm rolling another drama dice.
All right. So far we're up to 10. Sir, there we
I roll another drama dice.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I rolled one more. Is that?
No.
Nope. You need another one.
One more.
You either need another 5 or another 2.
Another 3 would also work.
Another 3 would also work now. This is incredible. Wow.
How many drama dice is that?
Truly unlucky.
Okay, another 4.
It's very difficult to fail this now.
Literally only a 1 would fail the or
Okay.
no, wait, a 6 would.
A 6 would also fail. All right.
But that's fine. There's 12 now.
So you spend 30 endurance.
Right.
Cool. Great. Wonderful.
And it ripped each and every bomb out of her stomach.
So Janet, Kira looks at you while you make your demands. I think any living thing can feel fear, and you feel it. The sweat on the back of your neck is dripping. You're not sure if she buys this as you continue, and you make demand after demand after demand. And
I just rolled 18 dice.
oh, maybe.
My endurance was 40.
It was 50.
It is 20 now.
So her hand is next to her liquid metal that she uses to craft her weapons.
I'm sorry, 17.
It's very unfortunate. You see her hands untense. I will see to it that the conductor is brought here. I'm not leaving him alone with you. But I will get him here. You need to calm down.
If
Janet
anyone
licks their
at
lips.
home, if anyone at home is curious, the chance of having to roll 17 dice to get 12 is very low. On 16 dice, you only have a 0.7% chance of not getting 12.
I have a question. Is this when you say permanent?
So normally, between like when you guys are going from this train segment to the next segment, you could recover some endurance. You are at 20 endurance.
Okay, so this is my max endurance for the rest of forever.
Adventure.
For the rest of the heist.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
That's fine.
It'll come
If-
back eventually.
That's cool. If I was playing anyone other than Janet, I might be a little less risky about this, but I'm fine with this. Janet, in response to what Kira said, licks their lips, cutting their lips,
I don't
cutting their
believe
tongue
you,
on
Spider.
several of their teeth.
That was you in gambler mode. That wasn't Janet.
Kira takes a step back. She has eyes locked on you, and she says, "Jake, please go get the conductor. There's a problem with the coupling connecting this car." Jake looks a little frightened, but he goes, "Yes, ma'am. I'll," and he runs off. Jesus Christ.
Janet has not taken their eyes off of Kira either, and just has a fucking rictus grin on their face.
Awesome. Yuto, you see a guard.
Sweating bullets, but besides that, not showing a lick of fear, despite feeling a lot of it.
You see a guard just full tilt sprint past the window to the front of the train. Like another guard kind of like leans out and like, what was that about? Though you hear no other ruckus.
Why do I get a bad feeling about this? You said it.
He pours you another martini. Okay. Let's go back to the south here. Mulligan.
So Mulligan has made his way to the mashed potatoes,
Yes.
which he has picked up in his hands as though he were holding a burger. And he's taking bites from like that.
Okay. The red-haired individual is kind of focused on the demanding satisfaction thing. The bartender looks at you and is just, today sucks. None of this has been good. First it was the little one, then the drunk, now this. I'll go see what the chef has to say. He steps in the back.
I've run into so many people that I've forgotten my main character joke.
It's
I
fine.
don't know what.
It was a
Oh,
bit
but-
he was doing.
No. What was it again? Something about my grandkid?
Something. God.
The drunk was also very small.
Everybody's
Not as small as Janet, though.
everybody's tiny. So Mulligan, the bartender doesn't come back out of the double doors. The double doors break open. And you see a minotaur just punch through the remaining like steel and wood.
That is not a minute.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
That's a minotaur.
That's a Barator.
Anyway,
Okay. Minotaur punches through the thing and roars, "Who demands satisfaction?"
Mulligan looks behind him.
The person in front of you stomps their foot and declares, "I am Trellis von Verit, descendant of the von Verits. I am the greatest Battle Chef.
Malkin is about to get the second rich person pass by picking it up from a fine mist.
I will have you know that I am the greatest chef to exist in this entire land, and I will not stand for this second-rate cook travesty. Minotaur steps up. You question the cooking of the great Bosco? I think Bosco's cooking deserves a second opinion.
If anyone in this car was a doctor, that'd be a really good joke.
Literally, the only other person in this car has already expressed a liking for it.
The Minotaur does not kneel down, does not move much, but does tense their muscles, and you see them pull out a gigantic like cooking knife, which they then turn the flat side to Trellis and slap them with it. They are sent rocketing to the other side of the car, crashing into it, and they are stopped only by their pan, which they use to cradle the blow. And Trellis goes, "Did you think that would stop me, the greatest battle chef known to man?" Mulligan, you're in the middle of an anime fight.
I'm glad there's just a shouting going on in the background.
What are you doing?
Well, the mashed potatoes have kind of fallen out from the middle after a couple of bites.
Yeah, they have.
So Mulligan eats the bits that were in his hands.
Okay. I will say, Mulligan, because the Minotaur broke the door, you can see through to this car. There is a massive bear, larger than the car. Several guards who are just cowering on the other side of the room. And a bunch of like crates of food.
Is there? Okay.
Okay.
Mulligan's gonna, if he can, kind of walk around Bosco,
This is not Bosco.
or who I presume. Okay.
Yes.
He's not standing for himself. He's white knighting that giant bear.
Mulligan's gonna kind of sidle around here if he can.
I'm going to I need you to give me a like evasion roll to avoid this anime fight that is happening at you.
Okay. Well. Forget what. Is it agile like just initiative helpful?
It can also be used as a skill. So if being agile
'Cause
might,
I have evasive 1 and agile 1 from those boots.
both of those work.
Yeah, and I don't know if any of the.
Okay, so you're rolling 46. Because they are not targeting you, you only need to hit a 6. Roll them bones. Well, shit.
Well done.
Everybody's kind of popping off. Yeah.
Everybody?
Listen, you popped off by rolling a million dice. Is the thing.
This was a different time.
I rolled a million dice and got bad and had to roll a million more.
So Mulligan,
The one who rolled. Never mind.
you like there is like spatulas and like flame bursts coming out of these two like chefs as they destroy the tables and use them as cover. How do you avoid these attacks? I just want you to describe it to me.
Well, some of it's probably, at times Mulligan's like connectedness can be like strangely like fluid,
Hmm.
like rather than the kind of stiffness he normally is.
Sure.
So, and between like the boots, which kind of will, I guess, instinctively programmed magically to sort of help avoid danger,
Yes.
Mulligan's just kind of like he's bringing his plate with him, and so he's
Okay.
just holding it, and like stuff is flying past him. His shoes like make him scoot to the right, and like the rest of his body follows like a split second later as like a
Whoop, whoop.
presumably some flying knife or like razor sharp spatula flies by his head where
Is
his head just was.
a pizza cutter just embeds in the wall behind you as you just motor forward.
He's Charlie Chaplining this, basically.
Quite a bit.
Charlie Chaplin on, or was it Buster Keaton on the ice skating rink?
Charlie Chaplin.
That was
Yeah.
Charlie Chaplin, yes.
Yeah. It was
With
Buster Keaton with the house falling on him.
yes. No, I thought that was the Wicked Witch. So Mulligan, you you with a 12, you avoid this with ease. I think like this like there's a burst of like somebody pulls out like a pepper cannon and just like shoots a bunch of pepper at the wall that makes like a imprint of the other person. And you are just like just not involved at all. And you can make it in the other car with ease.
Okay.
You are confronted by a large bear and many scared guards who are looking at this bear. And the bear has a necklace around its neck. It's kind of just like a piece of cloth, and on it is a pass, as well as there's a little stove next to it, and like utensils for cooking.
Now I see you've X'd out the bartender.
He is unconscious.
Mulligan points. Is he awake?
One of the guards is like, trying not to take his eyes off the bear. No, he said somebody didn't like the food, and then the large minotaur punched him.
Is there more food?
They look at the bear.
Should I ask the bear for food?
One of them just kind of goes, yes, please don't antagonize it. It looks angry.
Would asking it for food make it mad?
I don't know. I'm not here. The minotaur talks to the bear. I'm just here to make sure the bear doesn't go crazy.
Would you be mad if I asked for food?
Oh,
Looks at the guard.
I don't know what that. I don't talk to bears. I listen, man. I'm sorry. I can't help you here.
Excuse me?
The minotaur is currently holding a pot lid shield, while that is like blocking a bunch of forks. What can I do for you?
Would the bear in the other car be mad if I asked it for more food?
The bear is a chef first and foremost. Eating food, cooking food is his passion.
So it wouldn't be mad.
Yes, he like
It
looks.
would be?
He looks a little annoyed. Like, no, he would not be. God damn it! And as you continue talking to him, he gets like struck from the side by just like a hail of potatoes.
Did this happen because I ordered a burger?
Did you besmirch Bosco's burger?
No, that's the one I ate, right?
Yes, that is when you ate. You did not besmirch it. No.
No, I asked him.
Yes, it is. Yes, if you ordered the burger recently, then yes.
I think I enjoyed it.
Very well.
The best thing I can remember eating.
This would please Bosco. Now, if you don't mind, I have to fricassee this idiot. And he pulls out just like this little pouch that has like hot oil in it and shoots it at him like a waterbender. You hear Trellis go, "You think that could defeat me? Take this, French fry Juliet!" And he shoots a bunch of like French fry shurikens at him.
Mm.
Okay. Mulligan's gonna walk back in.
Hey, what are you doing? You're getting real close to the bear, man.
Your boss go?
Oh.
The you guys said that was a Minotaur?
Behind, yeah, the guy behind us is a minotaur.
The Minotaur in the other car said it would be okay if I asked you for another burger because I liked it.
The bear kind of looks over at the stove, grabs a bag like with its teeth and slams it on the stove until a burger falls out into a pan. It then begins to move the pan around with its mouth. There are seasoning and stuff on like strapped to the bear's sides, which it used to season the burger.
Fascinating.
Mm.
I don't know if that's good or not.
The burger does look like it is cooked all the way through after a bit.
Does the bear?
It just like holds the pan up above the heat, but it can't prepare the rest of the burger.
Oh. Should I get points back at the Minotaur?
Mm.
Okay.
Time out. Hey, everybody at home. I know this is really stupid.
No, hang on.
No, it's wonderful.
Mulligan's gonna walk back out,
Mm-hmm.
presumably to the fight continuing.
Take this, cream cheese rush! As he punches with a bunch of cream cheese fists.
Mulligan's gonna, if Mulligan is able to, walk over to the other end.
Yeah,
Hang on.
Mhm.
Should you're not gonna you wouldn't do the other stuff you were doing before while this is still happening, right?
What do you mean?
Like helping Mr. Bear?
I cannot allow this stain on Bosco's name to pass unabated. But I mean unchallenged. Fuck, damn it.
Okay. Mulligan's gonna walk down to the other end.
Sure.
Hey, why is this happening?
This burger you declared to be good. I could not find it so. So, if it is good, then I must know why. I will make the best burger. And if there is some part of it that I do not understand, I must find out.
And this finds it out?
I will learn the bear's secrets through combat.
What if the bear's just cooking something and you could watch it?
Roll me persuasion.
Okay.
Neat.
This might just be another 2d6.
That's fair. You can get it. If you can get an 8, you got it.
Well,
That is a 5. Unless you want to spin drama dice.
no, I have a backup plan.
Okay. He goes, I only know how to speak to the soul of a chef, not his recipe.
Okay. Words.
Yes.
Would I be allowed to roll an attack?
Absolutely.
Okay. Mulligan is leaving his sword in the sheath,
Sure.
but is otherwise gonna do his sword swing attack.
Yeah, go ahead. At Trellis here?
Yeah.
Okay. Go hit that for me.
Same general.
Yeah,
Same.
just your attack roll. He's going to roll a defense roll.
Okay. Think that matches?
Which would mean you still do your base damage.
Base damage being
The DX, whatever your DX is, or yeah,
Am I allowed to roll a drama dice on this?
it's gonna be 1 because DX is just multiplier. So I will let you roll drama dice on this, yes, because you have a couple different ways to win here.
So my endurance goes down by 5
Yes,
until the end of the heist.
yes. Your base damage here would be technically 0. Just thought about that. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Beat it by 6. So what is the DX again?
7.
Okay, so yeah, defenders do win ties. 42 damage. Yeah, okay. So Trellis has been fighting this Minotaur for a bit. So he looks a little messed up, and you just kind of come in and clonk him.
Oh, it's like a baseball swing.
Yeah. Trellis falls to his knees. How could I lose? I was gonna be the greatest chef ever. Passes out.
Mulligan is internalizing that this is what chefs do.
This is not good. But yes, Trellis is unconscious, and the Minotaur
Hey,
roars.
hey,
Mm-hmm.
can I ask a question?
What's up?
When he falls unconscious, does, say, a pass come tumbling out of some pocket?
Indeed, it does.
Oh, yeah. Mulligan's gonna pick that up.
All right.
Thinking
Pass.
vaguely, oh, is this one of those things?
Pass 3. Pass.
And, you know,
3
the
secured.
general adventure instinct to
Yeah.
pick items up off a defeated foe.
Loot the body. The Minotaur turns to you and says, "Yes, my comrade. Thank you."
You're welcome. I think Mr. Bear was still cooking food.
Yes, Bosco. He runs back and begins to prepare your burger. And
Mulligan's going to put Trellis back in his chair and then go back to his seat.
perfectly
If
fine.
the chair is still standing, otherwise he's just going to be laid out over the table.
It's somehow it's only 3 legs now, but they're positioned in such a way that they still stand.
Mulligan puts him on the chair, goes and sits down, and not looking. And Mulligan's still just facing forward, and behind him, the chair topples over with Trellis in it.
With as the Minotaur goes back to get your burger ready for consumption, that is where we are going to take our break, folks. We'll be right back with some more Tales of Arbor Nights, and a lot of progress has been made in the last hour and a half. So good job, guys. We will see you in just a little bit, everybody.
And you doubted us.
You know. Oh, shoot. Hi, everybody.
That's a good sign.
This is the
Whoa.
wrong map.
We got a
Sure
new
is.
look to us.
There it is.
I see.
Tales of Harbor Nights. You don't need to see my face. You can see their faces. Hey, everybody. Welcome back from the break. I hope you got some water. I hope you got to stretch. I hope you're ready. I hope you got a burger. So, as we left off, Mulligan had gotten a pass and a cool burger for the hangriness. Yuto was chilling. Janet was making threats.
Where were they?
And Logan, you have a pass. Potentially.
No.
Something could fuck up here. But yes, Logan, you stealthily secured the pass from Kira's waist using your telekinesis. Is currently under a chair on the other side of a train car from you. So, how do you go about acquiring your pass?
I think Logan's going to get up and like sort of stumble around as if they're just taking a walk for like air for like a break from
Mhm.
sitting down,
Okay.
and then just like turn around and then collapse on this chair instead of the one that she was in before.
Gyllenhaal, the guard that was like assigned to keep watching, is like kind of looking at you squirrely, but you know, you just seem out of it. So make me a deception roll. You only need to hit a 6.
Intuitive and liar, I think, are my big ones here.
I think those make sense here. Yeah.
6.
6, perfect. Okay, so yes, he does not think twice about it. You just you know, you fool him handily. And I will say without much effort, you were able to snag yourself the security pass. So where we're standing right now, Mulligan has a high society pass. Yuto has a high society pass. Logan has the security pass. Janet.
Hi.
You are staring down Kara Steele, the head of the guard on this train. Jake, the guard, ran to go get the train conductor, the train conductor, Hershey Parsons, who kind of dodders over and goes, so what's the emergency with the coupling? Kara does not respond and is just, again, not taking her eyes off of you. And she kind of like shifts her eyes so that you can see that, you know, he is here. Shut up. We all heard you type. My desktop audio comes and they heard Roll20 go, whoop.
Nobody knows what they typed though, so you can stay in the clear.
That's fine.
Fine. I'll post it in the Twitch chat then.
Leave me alone. So
seeing Kira's eyes like kind of just ever so slightly glance to the left, they have realized that I see that the conductor is here, and say jovially, greetings. Greetings, Mr. Herschel. May I call you Herschel?
Well, that's all my friends really call me Herschel. What seems to be what's going on in here?
Hello. To be clear, let's paint a little bit of a picture. Janet is holding the bomb in their right hand, and the lighter that they have is fixed within the finger of their robot, of their prosthetic arm, prosthetic hand, that is to say. So it's not like something that can be easily wrested out of their grasp. So on seeing Hershey, Janet backs up to the back of the car,
Whoops.
and kind of like
Kira
shuffling Nod along as well behind them.
Kira barks at you to stop moving.
Not Janet ignores this and backs up away from the door.
Her
and
gauntlet activates and she looks like she is ready to strike.
That's wonderful. Janet holds their finger closer to the wick of the bomb. Mr. Herschel, I would like to request your audience in this car, alone.
She stops him from moving. I'm not sending in the conductor of this train with you.
No harm will come to him. We simply will have a friendly conversation. Friendly, that is, unless things go sour. From your meddling. Do we want things to go sour, Miss Steele?
Developments.
I do not want to be caught in this explosion any more than you do.
make me another. You can either do intimidation or persuasion.
I
I will
be,
say you still need a 20 here.
before I roll,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to turn to Herschel
Mm-hmm.
and speak to him. What was his last name again?
Parson.
This is your train, Mr. Parson. I believe that you wish to protect it. I believe that you are willing to do what you know is right. I simply wish to have a conversation. And I think that we can all come out of this with what we want.
I'll tell you what. If you hit the 20, she will acquiesce and, not impede further here. If you get at least a 12, he will attempt to placate her and go in on his own accord
Okay, cool.
because you are threatening his train.
Oh yeah, Spider has such good luck on 12s.
Let's go with this. Including passion for demolition, that's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Performer, walking arsenal, and knowledge of engineering, I think, kind of
Sure.
fits there as well.
Okay.
So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2d6 plus 8.
Mm-hmm. That's 10.
Okay.
20 is the ticket. 12 is the lower hit.
Yeah.
We got a 12. Okay. She looks around. He sees a train car that he has worked on all of his life. He sees the carpet that he has put in himself. He spent late nights working on this. He sees happy passengers that have trusted him with ensuring that they have a peaceful and smooth ride to their destination. And he sees this as a he sees a threat to that. So he puts up his hands. He says, "Miss Steele, I'll do what the young what they say. Just give me." He looks very nervous, but I will simply, if anything has to happen to me, please make sure that the train meets its destination on time. As you see, he looks terrified, and he takes a step forward. Kara doesn't stop him, and he walks in and closes the door behind him.
Janet and Nod hop up onto one seat of the train, and Janet gestures towards the seat opposite them.
I don't think he's gonna take a seat.
Your choice. I'm glad that somebody on this train can see reason. I applaud you. I applaud you, Mr. Oh, what was it? I have forgotten yet again. I apologize.
Herschel Parsons.
Herschel Parsons. Yes. A lovely name. Are you from the old country?
My family is Dragonborn, and we came down from the mountains.
Different old country from mine, but still an old country. I feel we have a connection.
What is it that you want?
Janet takes a moment to listen to see if the music on the train has changed.
It is not.
This is unfortunate. Herschel. My wishes are simple. I had hoped to speak to you earlier, but apparently track 15 never played, and I apologize for this. Things could have been much simpler. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Janet Kessler, also known as Combustion Janet. I am a physicist, a demolitions expert, an aspiring thief, though clearly not as good as I'd like to be. I also have a wand cloud and a wand camp. If you would care to listen to them. I left my mixtape with Miss Steele, though she seems not interested in my musical stylings. Though please, if you wish to, I promise the CD will not explode.
Christ.
My demands are simple. I wish for a comfortable cell for the remaining day of travel, a steady supply of instant curry ramen, the freedom of my companion here. I gesture to nod.
Hello.
The whole time Janet is speaking, they are like gesticulating with their speech in a way that is very like they're being very affable, but with their gesticulations, the flame at the tip of their finger continually like swings away and towards the wick of the bomb to show that the threat is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying, a nice comfortable cell that I will stay in for the rest of the trip. Safe passage off the train once we reach our destination. Oh, and yes, I forgot one thing. The tickets off of your lanyard to the event, you see. Those simple demands, along with one for my friend here, of course, from whomever you choose. I believe you have another one up there in the front car. I will hand over all of my explosives, barring one for insurance. And you will not hear a peep from me from the moment I get off this train ever again.
Now I don't rightly know why you would do this, and I don't rightly know why you would ask for the things you've asked for. But if it keeps my train and the people on it safe, then I can help you.
Janet gives the friendliest smile that they can muster with the mouth that they have.
Okay. So I'm going to go get my pass. It's up in the front. And I'm gonna go get Numeros's pass. He is less kind than I, but I think he'll understand if it's to keep old Bess safe. So I would plead with you to please listen to reason and preserve the lives on this train that have nothing to do with whatever thing you're after.
My friend, I value life just as much as you do, if not more. The second those passes plus the second those passes plus the the second those passes plus the supply of ramen is in this booth, every single bomb that is currently on my person, barring the one in my hand, will be passed over to you, and you will not have to worry about a thing.
Okay. I'll go inform Miss Steele. She'll be ready to handle the explosives, I imagine. And I'll go get your passes, as well as your food required.
I am glad we could make this deal. I've only known you for a few minutes, Mr. Parsons, but I can say that I think you are a good man and a very intelligent one. You have a very nice train.
It's my
Now,
pride
if-
and joy.
Now, if you please, could you escort my friend back to their seat as well? I gesture nod to nod to leave the cart and like give a reassuring nod to nod.
Right. Come along now. Nod goes, okay, I'll be right back. They leave the cart together. There's some murmuring outside. And Nod has walked back here. And is sitting in front of Logan. All right, so here's what is going to happen. Janet, for the time being, well, one, you hear the sound of many, many footsteps as people come to ensure this situation does not escalate further.
While Janet is alone, they are going to pull off their pants and start pouring bombs out of their pants onto the floor.
I need you to take the hammer space thing next time.
I will remember this.
Okay. So Hershey will walk back. He'll have 2 passes with him. He slides them under the door because he does not want to go back in. 2 guards are posted facing you. And he is going to leave and make that request for your food to be brought to you.
Janet picks up the passes, puts them in their pocket. They have put their pants back on. They attach a rope to the door. Goes back. Pulls the door open, and bombs just come rolling out into the hallway, unlit. They're still holding one in their hand. And they wait. When the door opens, they wave happily to Kira and the other guards. Greetings, officers.
Okay. You dive. You dive. You stay strong. You stay strong. You dive. You dive. You dive. You stay strong. Okay. So, 2 of the guards in Kira do not move. The rest of them, they see bombs and they immediately hop around the corner. Kira screams, What are you doing?
One of the bombs pops open and there's a little cuckoo bird inside.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Tom Holland, gather these up and bring them to the security car, and everybody else get back into position.
These guys didn't see the devil. As far as they know, Janet is the scariest thing on the train.
It's true. Okay. So, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passes acquired. Good job, everybody.
Janet gives a thumbs up to Kira.
Technically, Logan didn't.
I did
Grab-
get mine.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did that. Speaking of Logan, Nod is sat back down in a seat in front of you by a stark white dragonborn, which is odd because he's already kind of white colored. And Nod turns around and goes, Ms. Logan.
Yeah, Mom.
I was in jail.
Janet did something, didn't they?
Janet is still in jail.
Yep.
But also, Janet had a bunch of bombs and turned a man into a ghost.
Like, murdered?
No,
No?
he's alive. He just looks like a ghost now.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen my slinky?
No, I have not.
Nod pulls out the slinky they were playing with earlier. Yuto.
Hmm.
Not as a very accurate depiction of like a 5-year-old.
Yuto, you see guards rush by you to get to the other car. Some people are like leaning their heads out. Even Lacey's granddaughter kind of, what is happening? Your little bone golem is curious, but also, he is pretending to be drunk because he has not actually consumed any of the alcohol.
Hmm. At this point, Yuto is laying on the bench, as one would, like, in a therapy session,
Mm-hmm.
and he's idly just kind of rolling his martini glass in his hand and saying, "I've always thought of myself as successful.
Oh.
My mother and father, they were successful,
Ooh.
certainly. I could have spent the rest of my life living in their shadow. No pun intended. I really expected things with MMT to work out, better than they did. But the way it is, was it my fault? Probably not. I know better. But I can't help but wonder, if I had never gotten involved, would MMT still be around? Did I do anything? Did I help? Did I just cling to the form of a dying faction? I don't know. What do you think?
Skellabuddy kind of looks down around at their empty glass, at the open window where 2 men jumped out because you spooked them half to death. Hops off of the bench, walks over to your side of the thing, pats you with a bony hand, and goes, "Whee!"
Yuto points at him with glass in hand because you know exactly what to say.
We
Top me up, he says, holding out his glass.
he refills your glass. Um, Logan, I'm sorry, not Logan, Mulligan. I just so much of a night. Mulligan, you are visited upon by another burger. This time with fries, and a milkshake on the house for helping with the fight. The bear in the other room is just kind of at open air now because it can see more people. And the Minotaur goes, "Yes, Bosco, we will show the world how great food can be. With my druidic might and your prowess with a blade and a spatula, nothing will be out of our grasp. Nothing."
I'm so glad they're having an adventure that we will never see again.
I mean, Bosco has a. I believe Bosco has a pass to the party, so so he might factor into.
And why not go for 6?
No, I'm saying that we didn't take his pass, so he might be there.
Oh, holy shit. Just gotta catch them all, right? So
Bold of you to believe there's actually a party that's going to happen.
I can't. Well, oh, ye of little faith. So, as you all enjoy your final day in various states of distress, for time-saving measures, we will move forward as you have the passes you require. Train.
I have a question. Does Nod come back to my cell at any point?
In the night, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just go ahead and say whatever you were gonna say, and whenever Nod comes to my cell, I'll have something to say.
Okay. I mean, we can do that now. I have a lot of description to go through, so go nuts.
All right, excellent.
Nod returns late.
Hello, Nod. Doing well, I hope. How has the ride been? Excited for the party?
Sure. I've never been to one.
Excellent. This I think it will be a wonderful occasion for you. I have a favor to ask of you, Nod.
Mm-hmm.
I look out at the hallway to make sure nobody's listening too hard. And I just whisper to Nod to once the train is like at its destination, not yet because we don't want to arouse suspicion.
Mm-hmm.
But if Nod could go sneak into the security office and get my bombs back before we leave. After I have been released, of course.
I'll tell you what. If you roll me 2d6 right now,
We can determine.
we will determine how that plays out.
Okay, excellent.
You want to roll high here.
I would assume.
Okay.
Hey!
A 6. Nods, and goes, okay, I'll go get things. And
Not until I've been released, though. This did sound sort of like you were still in hostage negotiation mode there.
I'm just DMing.
Every time Worthy is DMing, he is in a hostage situation.
I've played games with all of you long enough. How many times have you heard me go, okay? The train snakes through many pathways and tunnels that seem to endlessly go on before you are not on land anymore. You're traveling over water.
Ooh, a sea train.
You are on a secret track now that leads you to where the Neptune Society will gather. This leads you to a small island. Far off of the coast, this train is the only thing that gets there. Many people pay lots of money to make sure nobody ever finds out where this is. And eventually, you guys find yourselves in front of a village with a castle on the water. There is a notable there's a notable quiet in the air as the train comes to a stop. Steam fills the platform around you, and uh, as all of you either awake or, prepare yourselves for what is about to come next. You are given a bit of a start as you hear something pop in the middle of the train. There is some shouting, some screaming.
That wasn't one of mine. I don't think.
Kira Steele screams over everybody else, and then Janet, you see as Nod kind of hovers in through the wall, carrying a handful of bombs, kind of clicks something, and there is not a spark, but something more ethereal that hits the wick, and then the wall of the train where you're at just kind of pops open like a soda.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm off the train. I jump out of the I jump out and make my merry way. I will meet the rest. I will meet everybody else at an undisclosed location.
Everybody else, the train comes to a stop, and after a little bit of confusion, you guys have to wait like an extra hour while they figure out what's happening with the Janet situation. But eventually, you guys are allowed off the train, and you are standing in front of a village. There are people here wearing animal masks, and you are greeted by a woman wearing a rabbit mask.
Now I feel underdressed.
Hello. Welcome to the Neptune Society. Are you prepared for a evening of wonderment and excitement?
Glances at the other two.
Yeah.
Very good. I am Rabbit. I see you have not brought mask of your own. Would you like some to be provided to you?
That would be helpful.
Understandable. As per the rules, removal of your mask while you are here is strictly forbidden. She pulls out a tray with mask on them. Everybody give me an animal.
Rat.
A rat mask, all right. Logan is wearing the rat mask. Mulligan, Yuta, what you guys got?
Zara, you're muted.
Sarah, no.
I am muted.
All of those great jokes from Zara we've lost.
No.
I think I said one thing.
And it was gold.
There is a mask of a musk ox.
Musk ox. Truly didn't expect that. Mulligan.
So they're all animals. There's no mask that's just like a circle with two eyes.
So there are masks that are not animals. They are shapes, and the shapes are for a different reason. A mask with a circle with two eyes, that would be for like the security on the island.
Okay, so like Mulligan
Not
goes
available to us.
anytime Mulligan goes to reach for one, Rabbit just turns the tray.
Yes.
Horse.
Horse. Okay. Is that because you or?
What? No.
Okay. This one's backwards on purpose. Okay. So, meanwhile, Janet.
It'll do such a good job of disguising Mulligan's identity.
It truly won't.
I'm gonna be
Meanwhile,
right back.
Janet, you escape the train, not in tow, and you are on an island you do not know. You see people with masks everywhere. What do you do?
Oh, I will tell you when when the rest of the party passes by the bushes I'm hiding in.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay. Well, Logan, Yuto, with your mask donned, Rabbit continues. It is good to have you here, brothers and sisters of the Neptune Society. We hope that you enjoy your stay, and we hope that you look forward to our next great event. Now then, I will leave you with this. Be prepared for the fireworks show tonight. Lion says that there is going to be something magnificent going on. Thank you. And she heads back into the village to hobnob and do hostly duties.
Hey, in the 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What were we doing here?
So your guys' goal from Rusty was simple. You just need to find proof that Project Magical is real, which is supposed to be held somewhere here on this island. In addition, if you find anything, you can just keep whatever treasure or valuable thing you find. They literally just want proof.
All right.
I tried to give you information with that opening spiel, but if you need clarification on anything, please don't hesitate to ask. I will answer questions about stuff that you should know based on what was said already.
Usually I'm pretty good at remembering that stuff. It was just a bit long.
Yeah, apologies.
Perfectly in character for me to have stepped away for that entirety.
You guys are looking for information on a Project Magical. You just need proof that it exists. Anything else valuable here, you can keep it. They don't care. But yes, there's going to be a fireworks show late at night. Lion, whoever's wearing a lion mask, likely is preparing that event and has maybe information for you that you might be after. Other than that, you might have to do some deduction and social maneuvering.
Great.
Don't worry
We
about
should
it.
probably find Janet first.
You know, maybe.
That feels like a problem that will get worse if we don't do something about it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Mulligan says this out loud to the other two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is this for?
The party?
Yeah.
Rich people to feel superior.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay.
Yuto says, grabbing a martini from a passageway.
Logan
Exactly
says
what you-
disparagingly, Yuto says affectionately.
Exactly what you said, but without being sarcastic. Okay.
But you guys see a small village. There's like very quaint little houses that have been built for this event specifically.
We've gotten Janet a mask, Mulligan asks.
Probably would have looked weird to just ask for a 4th mask.
Perhaps. The sun is high over above, so you're about noon. I'm basically treating each of your actions as like a section of time. So as each of you does things, time will progress. After everybody's done something, night will fall.
I assume that moving around and talking are free actions, at least, though.
That's okay. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
significant interactions is what I'm labeling it. In any case, so yes, there is a village ahead of you. If you have questions, feel free to ask. If you have like people you might want to try and get information out of or want to approach, then those things might be helpful to you. And remember, the people on the train are likely here.
All of them?
I mean, they were all headed here.
They don't have passes, though. Not all of them.
Not all of them can make it in. So, like, the battle chef didn't get in. The rich kid you scared off didn't get in. Kiara,
yeah.
funnily enough,
Kira presumably still dead.
yes,
right?
she can get in, but she does not have access to all the areas she normally would. That it doesn't matter right now, but Logan, because you have that pass, there is some doors that will be open to you.
Mm-hmm. And walk into the camera room.
Yes, something like that. But yeah, there's a whole village around you. So, what do you guys do first?
Well, like I said, finding Janet should probably be priority number one.
Indeed.
She is
Only
loose
so they
and
don't-
maskless.
If only so they don't
They
exploit
are
something
loose.
while we're in the middle of something.
I mean, that might happen anyway, but
Well, yes. At least, if only so we aren't caught by surprise when they do it.
I think while you guys are talking, maybe walking around a little bit, you do pass by a bush.
Yeah, and you can hear some rustling and banging and clanging in the bush.
Janet?
The face of a metallic, scrappy mask of a mosquito pops out of the bushes directly into your face. Hello? Yuto. Good to see you. I have just finished my mask. Janet hops
Well-
out and has
Oh, it's Janet.
clearly put a mask together out of their goggles, prosthetic nose, and the casing of one of their bombs. And Nod kind of like comes out from behind them, who has just magicked up a mask of a barn owl.
Well, I was
Hello.
wondering how we were going to get you a mask, but I suppose that takes care of that.
Not a problem. Gives a thumbs
Just
up.
knocked one of the other people out.
I'm fine. I like this one. They're different masks. People brought their own, some of them. I think mine is fine.
I will say all of the masks here are paper.
This is perfectly normal and fine.
Okay. Sure.
How is everybody doing? Have we found the project, the Madrigal?
This is perfectly normal and fine. Just broke me.
We haven't found much of anything yet. We haven't really done anything other than find you.
Well, you have found a great treasure in that case. I wink under the mask so none of you can see it.
It sounds like this lion is the one who knows what's going on, perhaps.
A lion, you say?
Also,
Best to
you
talk
only
to
have one winkable eye, so it's just like a blink.
Just looks like a blink.
Even
normal.
if we could see it.
You make very good points all around.
I'm
Is
going to
Nod
find
with
the
me?
lion.
I said that Nod has an owl mask, but I'm not actually sure if Nod is with me or not.
Nod is here. I just didn't put their pack down.
Okay, cool.
Yuto will go through the crowds, maybe kind of, talking to people a little bit, asking. He's mostly trying to figure out where the lion is.
Okay, roll me a social gathering roll. You've probably been invited to a party, right, Yuto? You seem like a popular, fun guy to be
Does.
around.
You
Sure
seem like a
does.
rich guy to be around.
I mean, he's intuitive, and he's got position of power.
Okay. Nine.
9.
Okay. Yeah, you hobnob with some people, move across the village as you talk and oh hi, oh lovely blouse, blah blah blah. And eventually you do find that lion is standing out, looking out at the ocean wistfully.
I'll sidle up, kind of stand next to him, say, "Lovely night we're having, isn't it?"
A lovely night it is, huh?
No.
A night for words, a night for dreams, imagination, changes to the status quo. I hate how much I have to kiss my microphone for this.
Make out with that mic.
I have to move my head so much.
I can get behind changes. I like that. I like the idea of change.
Nobody loves change. Everybody likes it or hates it. What have you changed?
A surprisingly poignant question. Takes Yuto off guard a bit. Suppose I haven't changed enough.
I would suggest you change more things about the world around you. If you don't, then you will leave nothing but a blank canvas. He looks up at the sky. But not me. I'm gonna change everything. I'm gonna make that stuffy fox change their ways. Hell, I'm gonna make them change their password.
Fox, you say?
The person hosting this shindig. See, I'm just the artiste. Fox is the, owner type.
Interesting. And so the fireworks is...
It is the
You're doing it.
spark, the soul. It is not a firework. It is a expression of emotion and danger.
I know someone that I think you'd get along with.
Unlikely. But I'm open to change.
I have a feeling that change is coming.
Very well. If that is the case, then I task you with changing something that I will no longer be.
Oh?
Fox likes to keep secrets, but I know his secrets because I am an agent of change. You see, Fox likes to protect his secrets with doors, locks, and codes. You would remember.
Are we talking about literal doors, locks, and codes?
Yeah, of course, boy. Keep up. You would remember well that mastication must change, lest it becomes stagnant. Chime in the mouth is disgusting.
Uh-huh.
He spits through a hole in his mask. Or chime in the mouth, I think is the actual word. whatever the stuff that food
Y-
turns
yeah.
into. It's but yeah. I urge you to maybe change him of his ways, if you think you can.
That sounds like a challenge. I'm always up for a challenge.
We'll see. He turns to face the ocean again. For now, I must plan the change across the sky.
I'm looking forward to it. Yuto says and walks away.
Okay. Logan, Mulligan, Janet, what are you guys up to?
I just dropped something on my head.
Oh no, are you okay?
Are you
Don't
good?
worry, it was small.
Okay.
Okay.
I auto replace myself with other people when I hear that, and I think, wow, something giant fell on that. No.
Oh no. Janet
Sort of
is
thing you would do to yourself.
gonna, before going out into the party proper, Janet's gonna make some small talk with Mulligan. Hey, big guy, how'd you like the playlist?
Forget if Mulligan wound up. He did listen to it at some point.
He swapped it out for Lacey Lassiter
No, that's
songs.
right. He started listening to it. Went to go ask granddaughter.
He
Lassiter?
listened all the way to track 15 and then didn't understand the message and wanted to ask what a hostage
Right,
was,
right.
but accidentally
What's her name,
started
by
the
the way?
playlist
Started-
over.
Say again.
The granddaughter of the rock star that Mulligan talked to on the train.
I absolutely deleted her name from the notes.
Well, I
Oh,
don't need
no.
her first name because I don't think Mulligan ever got that. What was the rock star's last name?
Lassiter.
Lassiter.
Yes. Lassiter.
Lacey Lassiter and some, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it's back to the question in the present.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Wonderful. Did you enjoy track 15?
It was different. I didn't get the lyrics. What's? Oh, that's right. What's the word hostage mean?
Janet pats Mulligan's leg. I will explain it to you later, buddy.
Okay.
We can discuss this another time. Janet's going to scurry over to the next person they see, which is this person in a bird mask.
Okay. You approach a person in a bird mask. That bird is... yes, okay. You approach a person in a bird mask. The person in the bird mask simply... Hello, I am the Raven.
Greetings, the Raven. My name is Jat Mosquito. I wish to make your acquaintance.
Indeed we have, Miss the Mosquito.
That is me.
So, are you here for any particular reason, or perhaps you're looking for something special?
I am here to be rich and feel better than people.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all? But some of us are here for other reasons.
You tell. Perhaps you tell me mine and I will tell you yours.
The Raven looks at you and says...
The other way around.
The Raven looks at you and says, on the ocean, the rooster crows, and then waits for a response from you.
And when the rooster crows, the worm slithers.
Okay, I need you to roll me a luck check. Roll me a d6.
Okay. Just 1d6?
Just 1d6.
Okay.
If it's above, 3 and above. Okay.
Hell yes.
All right. Agent 008, it's me. 009.
009, this is I, Agent 008.
Right. We have infiltrated the Neptune Society, and the Fox is looking to hold a bit of a party in the afternoon with some fireworks. This will be the perfect time to bust into his vault. Have you secured his access codes?
At the sound of fireworks, at the mention of fireworks, Janet does a little noise.
What's that, Agent 008?
I am very sorry about this. I had a lot of curry on the train. The access codes, yes. The access codes are within my reach. I simply needed to make contact first, and then we'll be making my way towards the access codes as soon as we are finished speaking. I wish to get the lay of the land, so to speak.
Right, okay. I will return to the party.
I wish I will bring.
Wait, I forgot to mention. Wait, I forgot to mention. Your disguise is impeccable. You're like 4 feet shorter.
Janet snaps a finger and gives a little. I'll never reveal my secrets. 009.
Very well. Okay. Well then, I do have one piece of intel for you. Before you hit the access codes, beware of the hyperlily. It is a carnivorous plant that, once activated, will grow more and more violent and powerful. You have to subdue it with sounds and scritches under the chin.
Scritches under the chin.
Yes.
Of course, genius.
It is.
I never would have thought of that.
Oh wait, it's me 09. Of course I'm a genius. Now,
You've always been quite a card, 09.
very good. Now, I return to the party. Remember, the crow flapped once at midnight.
And the dove flaps twice under the sea.
Roll me another d6.
Okay.
Wait, that's not the callback?
Yes, that was yesterday's callback. I'm very sorry. I meant, and the cockerel digs beneath the waves
Roll me another
of
d6.
land.
Lucky. Right. He looks at you like sideways. I'll be in touch, 08.
Yes, 09, and I to you. Oh, and be sure to let me know if you hear anything about our good friend Madrigal.
Of course, 08, of course. The raven then slips back. Yes, I think I'll be enjoying the party, shall I? Yes.
As shall I, a raven.
Starts walking away.
Janet lets out the biggest held breath that they've ever held in their life.
Wow, you lied to that guy for like so long.
Thank you, not. I'm getting better at it, I think. Oh, the British accent is sticking with me. Let me get back to there we go.
All right, Logan.
With me now, we must find this fox.
Indeed, perhaps you will. Logan, what are you up to?
I think Logan's first plan, like, her first instinct is to, when nobody's around and looking, to just take off her coat, because it's probably the most, besides being short, it's the most distinguishing thing about her.
It's a big green coat.
Yeah, just throw it in a bush.
Mm. All right, you're well dressed with a rat mask on.
there's really only one place where, like, where operations have to be, right?
That's very likely, yes.
The giant, the giant castle in the middle.
Yeah, that might make sense.
Well, I have a
That ain't no
security
fun.
pass.
Yeah. Okay, you head up to the bridge, past many people who are partying, and you approach Leopard. Leopard goes, "Yes, how can I help you?"
I have a pass. She shows the security pass.
You sure you normally people just show the pass and walk by, but okay, sure, you have a pass.
Thought I'd be polite.
Very well. He steps aside, and you are allowed by with your security pass. You enter into the main like building here. So, Logan,
Mhm.
you don't need to steal, right?
I don't know. Well, define need.
if I described you walking into the Cave of Wonders from Aladdin.
I do still have greedy weakness 1.
Okay.
Or weakness greedy 1.
Okay. So Logan, I just need you to make me a mental fortitude roll to not immediately just snap something up real quick.
Plus iron willed
Mhm.
minus
Minus
greedy.
Yes.
So
Yeah, all you need is an
5.
okay. I was gonna say you need a 6. You miss it by 1. So here's what happens, Logan. It's involuntary.
what?
Oh, you want to spend some drama?
Yeah, I've got plenty.
Yeah, all right.
Throw a drama die on there.
Pop a drama in there. That's a
6.
6. Boom. Take cares of the problem. So you
I will be back later.
you don't realize it, but you stop your hand from immediately just grabbing a ruby off of like a tapestry. You just without thinking, you were just gonna snatch it. And like some of the other security people in here, they see you and are like, I guess they're supposed to be in here. You can't get in here without a pass. So, you see a large set of double stairs with a big archway between them that leads to what appears to be a basement. You can see something going down. At the top of those stairs, you can see a main room from which there is a cracked open door. And as well, there's lots of different side rooms and like, offshoots and wings, but you're in like the main foyer area. Beautiful chandelier in here as well.
Does the basement look more, from what I can see, more utilitarian?
The basement has cobblestone like walls and elaborate like lanterns filled with magic fire.
Which comparatively is pedestrian compared to the Cave of Wonders.
You're right. It's pretty fucking basic if you ask me.
I think Logan's going to approach the door upstairs and see if she can hear anyone through it.
You hear you do hear something. Logan, you approach the door upstairs. Nobody's bothering you yet because you're just walking around. The internals,
Yeah.
a lot of people are walking in here. You hear dun 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 dun. God damn it! I keep dying to the stupid flippin' ghost. Okay. So, new strategy. We'll okay, you move it right, and I'll only move it left, and we'll see if we can get our reaction time faster that way, before like the whole firework. Okay, because we got to beat this before the fireworks thing starts. Okay. So, okay. Oh, okay. Well, no, wait. Don't forget. AABB. will give us 1 free ghost kill because it turns the ghost blue immediately. Okay, so remember that for when they get close. Okay, ready, set, music plays again. There's a
I don't know how to deal with this.
there's a sign of frustration coming from the other side of the door. Do you draw closer?
I think Logan's gonna have a look around other bits.
Okay. You leave the door as it is for now, as the sound of video games fades away. There is a west and an east wing, as well as the basement as described.
I think she's gonna check the basement first.
Okay. Logan, you head down to the basement. It is cold here, almost winter-like, very different from the above where it is warm, temperate. You regret throwing away your jacket a little bit. And as
I'm
you
too used to it.
as you descend downwards, it does not take you long to see a gigantic flower the size of your former dragon boss that is sleeping.
Well, I'm that curious.
uh, Directly in the path.
Logan feels confident that she could beat this flower in a fight, but also that would absolutely draw attention she doesn't want drawn.
It very well might. But this does grant you information, and I think while you are investigating this, Mulligan, what are you up to?
Hmm. Mulligan's gonna. I realize this isn't a visual medium, so I should say what I'm doing. Um, briefly wondering if she chose the rabbit mask because her name is Rabbit. But then he sees Bosco and the Minotaur. I don't think we got the name of.
You did not. They see you and you hear, and the Minotaur goes, "Welcome to Bosco's." I am not Russian. Welcome to Bosco's tent.
Did you guys need masks?
No, I have a Minotaur cow head, and Bosco is a bear.
You say so.
I do. What brings you here? Are you looking for food?
Think I don't know if I should eat while doing work.
But eating well before work makes you smart. It fills your body with the nutrients it needs.
Nutrients. Mulligan does not say that to him necessarily, just kind of out loud. Okay. Is the train still... I don't know if Mulligan has money.
It is free food here.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I will have a food. Yes, thank you.
Ah, finally, someone with an appetite. The owner of this island, he needs nothing. He just plays his video games all day. And he begins to prepare you some steak tips and some peas.
Are you at the party, or is this
We are
just
working the
work.
party.
okay?
Yes.
Because I still don't. I asked my friends, but I still don't. A party's for something, right?
Yes, we are celebrating immortality.
Hmm?
Well, the Neptune Society is full of people who are they fear death. They seek a longer life. That is why they bring Bosco to cook food to make them healthy. These people, they seek to live forever through many means, and they have found avenues with which it may be possible, but no one has succeeded yet.
Huh. And that's what this is all.
They meet like this from time to time, but this is what they are after, yes.
Is that information we already knew?
No. This is for the Greater Harbor Cannon, so people at home can be like, oh shit. Yeah.
Why are they called Neptune?
I do not know. Truly. So I'm very sorry.
And the masks are.
To protect anonymity. They do not want other people outside of this to know who they are, so they keep their faces hidden.
The rabbit one said most people bring their own.
Yes, they are frequenters to these parties. You seem to be very new here.
My friends mostly had the idea to come.
Do you also seek immortality?
Mulligan shrugged. Think I. I think I.
Yeah.
So immortality is when you don't die.
Yes. Yes, that is exactly it, yes.
Okay, I think I already messed up then.
My friend, you are a life a minute. Maybe you can tell them how to not mess up then.
Maybe.
At the very least, enjoy your food. This is Bosco's specialty.
Thank you. Turns to look at Bear, remembering that the bear is Bosco. Thank you, Bosco, and
Me.
you,
I am Udrig.
Udrig.
Yes.
Logan eats a steak. Tips.
All right. Yes, Udrig.
And then I guess afterwards probably shuffles off to find someone who can make better use of information.
Sure. I think you can all reconvene. With information you have acquired.
Debriefing time appears over all of our heads.
Somehow Nod has a plate of steak tips as well. What you guys
Greetings,
find?
everyone. Well, I have very juicy news.
Oh,
There is secret government agents here.
does that help us?
Possibly, they wish to they they wish to they wish to rob an armed vault in the main building. They also might know who Madrigal is. Also, I am apparently one of them. 008 at your service. Excuse me, 008 at your service.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, it's not. But I seem to have ingratiated myself with them. Wordsy, whatever you're typing, I just want to say that I am talking very quietly, and the person in the crow mask can't hear me.
I know. I'm typing stuff that you guys should have learned. I'm just making sure.
Okay. Also, there is a hyper lily in the in near the vault, and I know how to deal with it. Also, but I need to get the secret codes from the fox.
Well, that may be difficult.
There might be treasure in there. It might be Madrigal. They, like I said, this agency seems to know what Madrigal is, so we might be able to get some information out of them.
That's a start.
If it's treasure they're looking for, there's plenty on display, and they wouldn't need to get in the vault.
Well, I only found out that apparently Lion isn't the one running anything really. He's the one who is doing the fireworks. The artist, he calls himself. Fox is the one who is running the whole party. Presumably, the vault and the manor belong to Fox. Any kind of secrets out of them might be a little difficult.
Did Lion say anything else? Anything cryptic?
He said a lot of cryptic things.
Hmm.
All of these are correct. Yeah.
For my part, I saw the Ultra Lily, I presume is what that was.
Very good.
I wish to meet it.
Hyper Lily.
Hyper Lily.
That Hyper Lily, that's it.
Mhm.
It likes to be scratched under the chin.
Good
I think
to
something
know.
else, though I have forgotten.
Yeah, sound can
It
help.
was sound.
Yeah.
It likes sound and chin scritches.
Good to know. Inside, there's also the opening hall is absolutely full of riches. Probably hit that up when we're done. And there was someone playing video games in what looked like a. Actually, it was two someones, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Two people playing video games in a what looked like a opulent place. I didn't get too close to learn too much about them, but the fact they were playing in the middle of a guarded fortress is information enough.
Mulligan is raising his hand.
Yes.
Udrig said that there was an important person to the whole party that was playing video games or something like that. And he also said that everyone here wants to be immortal. And that's why they were doing this or something.
Immortality.
That's utterly unsurprising.
And he said I should be getting nutrients from food.
This is true. You must get your nutrients, Mulligan. I mean,
I
horse.
feel like if you not getting your nutrients was a problem, it would have appeared before now.
I do not understand the appeal of I do not understand the appeal of immortality. How can you die in a big explosion if you are immortal?
Makes sense.
The way I see it, they're scared of being like everyone else. Dead.
Never want to be dead.
We didn't actually confirm that was Fox. But we do now.
I was going to say that it is probably Fox, so I'm going to give
I
Wordsy that
also
one.
assumed it was
I mean,
Fox.
Been looking at this the entire time.
There is
I
also
was
a
looking-
Fox right over there, yes, but I
Could
figured
be a
that
gray
was
wolf.
too easy.
A fox-like wolf.
That was Wolf, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also had a thought, but it's smarter than Mulligan would have come up with.
Darn it. We won't be able to hear that.
Not for now. I will say, with you guys reconvening to share this information, night has fallen and the fireworks are about to begin. Many of the participants of this event are gathering on the shore to watch the fireworks. But you don't see a fox mask among them.
Did I just say they left the bridge unguarded?
Indeed, they did.
Oh,
All
that's a choice they have made.
Well, we know where we're
Oh.
going.
Ba-doo.
Okay, so as fireworks begin to spark into the air, you all hear Lion shout, "And now let the sky be rent with my artistry," as you all quickly hurry across the bridge into the main castle. It is fairly empty. Your pass, Logan, gets you by anybody who would normally question you. Though you do still hear the sound of video games upstairs.
I notice that Raven has not joined the fireworks.
Raven is sneaking inside, yes.
Mm-hmm. I will need to get those. I will need to get those codes.
Do we need more from the vault other than just the password and how to get past the Hyper Lily?
As far as you know, no.
That is a dangerous. I'm going to gesture towards Raven and say, what do we do about him? He's over there.
Yeah, I think because you guys are also infiltrating, you could see him as he's like scaling the side
That's
of
fair.
the wall. Yeah.
Yes. What do we do about him? Is he? Can we make
Honestly,
an ally of him, or
We'll deal with that should it rise.
he thinks that I am a fellow agent, and I don't know where the fellow agent is.
Like I said,
Might
there's
have been
three
somebody who
people
was on the train. Now that I think of it,
There's two people who should be here who aren't, so.
Hmm.
the sooner that we get in and out of here, then the less we have to worry about that.
Indeed. So
It's
what's
true.
the move? What's the move, guys? You can get inside. There's an upstairs, downstairs.
Hmm.
Do we go Fox or the Vault?
Well,
I mean, we
the
need to.
password.
Yeah. Might be good if two of us went for Fox and two of us went to deal with the Hyper Lily. And maybe one of us keeps tabs on 009, now that I think of it.
I think we're at the point where splitting is more detrimental than helpful.
This is. This is true.
Well, I'm going to go for Fox first.
Okay.
Just seems like the best thing to do.
Yuto, you saunter up the stairs, open a room, and you see Lacey Lassiter's granddaughter and a plain-looking man who is wearing a otaku for life shirt. He has a controller in his hand and a tie wrapped around his head with 2 candles sticking up, and he is going, okay, so here's the thing. There's these things called immersive sims, and they're the greatest games ever created. So they have this thing, this historical thing. I fucking love this, dude. So like usually like the first door that you have to open it has a specific password. It's always the same. It's really, really fun. The password is 0451. I think that's the dopest shit because like the history behind it, you got to understand the history behind it is immaculate. The the best games ever invented. You see, Lassiter's grandchild is just like, for sure. Maybe we want to go see the fireworks. No, we have time to see the fireworks. They're gonna happen regardless. I paid for this whole thing. It's fine. Do you guys go in?
I guess
Why
Yuto
should we?
I guess Yuto will just say, I've heard that the fireworks are quite lovely.
The female takes this opportunity to go, they are, oh my god, we should go see them. And she like grabs Fox by the hand and puts on her mask, which is a demon mask. And then he like kind of yeah, who are you guys?
Horse.
You're okay. Whatever. If you're part of the security team, like, I don't know, I'll be back in a little bit about after these fireworks. I gotta like make sure that nothing happens on the island. So he like kind of begrudgingly puts on his fox mask and kind of shambles out of the room with with a friend in tow.
Do we stop?
Do you stop him?
I don't really know what the game plan would be to turn this into give us your password.
I mean, the game plan is we stop playing.
Indeed. It's like,
No, I mean we stop pretending.
oh
Yeah.
yes, I'm sorry. That's also an option.
We switch to hi, we're not supposed to be here and we will cause trouble. Give
Will I
us
take out a
the
bomb?
password.
Don't do this again.
It's old hat. Maybe we'll see. Do you guys want to let him go, or do you want to try and figure this out, or do you want to take him?
You guys seem to be the one with the plan here, so.
Hey, are
let
you
me know.
Fox?
Yes. I'm.
All right, cool. What's the password to your vault?
Well,
What? I'm not telling you my password. Who?
Logan?
What?
I
You're
have an idea.
You're supposed to do something when I say your name. You know, your mind powers.
You're not going by your mask. Logan, was it? I don't know if you're supposed to be here if you can't follow the rules.
I meant rat.
God.
hey,
I have an idea. Is it reasonable to assume that this guy is trying to get with his lady friend?
Yes.
Okay.
and that was his approach.
Look.
Yuto is gonna walk over to him and lean down and just be like, "Okay, so the jig might be up. Maybe we're not supposed to be here, but I'll tell you what. You give us that password, and I will tell you exactly what you can do to win her heart."
Roll me a persuasion check, difficulty of 4.
That is the
Okay.
easiest check that Wordsy
Well,
has given us.
let's not say
I mean,
that.
it's not a given thing. Yeah.
Let's not say that yet.
It is still the easiest check whether you succeed or not.
Saying this right in front of her, too.
Hey, does she react at all to what is obviously Mulligan?
So she's just been trying to leave the
15.
situation. And as Yuto says this, she is like kind of looking around for other exits. She does recognize you because of your, whole shtick, which I will go into in just a second. But he goes, okay, maybe like, and somebody said there was going to be like somebody special here, and maybe you're here to like help me out, So like,
Oh, we're special. Don't worry about that.
so like, what do I say? Oh, the password, yeah, the
Password.
yes, first password mastication, second password 0451. Yeah, okay.
Ah.
Fucking course.
I
Yuto feels like an idiot for a
Logan
moment.
just walks away.
Janet-
to the basement.
Janet salutes and also makes their way to the basement.
Yuto will keep his end of the bargain up. He'll clap him on the back and just say, surprisingly earnestly, go see the fireworks.
that's your big plan. What? I guess. Fine. Okay. Yeah, let's go see the fireworks. And he like grabs her by the hand and like starts to leave again.
Yuto gives her $500. No. No, let's be earnest about this.
I was trying to be a little earnest.
She will
fair.
probably enjoy the fireworks.
She probably will enjoy the fireworks. As she passes by you, Mulligan, she looks at you and kind of you see like her. You can see her mouth under her mask. She just kind of like frowns and leaves. Okay.
Yuto then catches up with everyone else going to the base.
In the basement, you guys see a giant, massive flower. It is still kind of sleepy. What do you do?
I'm going to take one of my sonic bombs,
Mm-hmm.
set it to its lowest possible setting,
Mm-hmm.
and insert my quietest song into it.
Okay.
And I am going to press the button.
Okay. You hit the button.
It's listen. My quietest song is not that quiet, but ball piece 90 dust. but it is going. It's got a nice. It's got a nice, thumping bass to it. It's comfortable, It puts you in a like a what's the word I'm looking for? It's the bass embraces you, and it's thumping through the the Hyper Lily's cell walls in a very pleasant manner.
Make me a music check. You need to hit a 10.
Music check. Music check. Music check.
Is anybody
It's
doing
a music check.
anything else while this is happening?
I
Logan's
had a
gonna-
thing I wanted to do,
Okay.
but not in the vault.
Okay. Logan, what are you doing?
Logan was going to prepare to reach out telekinetically and give it a scritch.
Okay. Give me telekinetic roll. You only need to hit a 4 here. Because it's not moving.
All right, I'm adding on performer, inventor,
6.
and dexterous to this to this roll.
That's fine.
Nothing else I have would really work here. So,
That's perfectly fine.
still
Okay,
a pass.
you got it. That's
Yeah, fuck.
7 and a d6.
Seven.
try that.
7 does equal 7.
There we go.
18.
18. Very good. So yes, sound bomb goes up. Everybody kind of hears a, and the Hyper Lily wakes up, but Logan is on top of it and giving it its chin scritchies, and you guys just kind of hear as the Hyper Lily is subdued and you are allowed past.
We take it home.
It's connected to the floor here.
Mm.
Mulligan, what are you up to?
So this is something that Mulligan is going to do before, like, coming to join the others in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, I don't know. He feels weird about that, about what just happened.
Okay.
He doesn't know how to describe it, but he feels weird.
Okay.
Because that lady seemed like she didn't actually want to be part of the party back when they were on the train.
She didn't.
And, like, she kind of seemed like, when it seemed like he wasn't going to go with her to the fireworks, she was just going to bolt.
You know, you might have a good read on things.
And Mulligan remembers she was trying to, Lassiter.
Mm-hmm.
She was trying to find her grandma, who was the Lacey Lassiter.
Correct.
I imagine it's a big opulent room, and yet I somehow imagine he has filled it with clutter.
Yes. There's so many tchotchkes.
Now, Mulligan's not what you would call computer literate,
You're right.
but how do I want to... If there's anything in this room that conceivably related to Lacey Lassiter,
Mm-hmm.
if he could somehow find it.
Yeah, it's 11:49. Absolutely. There is like a poster of Lacey Lassiter as well as some CDs and some like in a case is Lacey Lassiter's first like leather jacket that she wore on tour when she first like got big.
Okay. Mulligan?
Mhm.
Okay. How locked is this case?
It's a glass case.
Well, there's the answer then. Mulligan's taking the jacket.
I think you are strong enough that that is just going to happen. There is understandably an alarm that goes off.
Well, they'll look here, not
Yeah.
in the vault, I guess.
You're right. And you going to join the others?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody else, you get past the Lily. Mulligan joins you shortly after with a dope leather jacket.
I like to imagine that rather than trying to, like, run after us, Mulligan just steps out of the window and falls, like, to roughly where we are.
Just kind of slides through the railing of the stairs.
Yeah.
The jacket on the back, it says Mouth Blood. It's the title. It's her first tour title. But you guys make it to a keypad. Fox's face pops up. Hello, Fox. It's time to unlock the secrets of the universe. Please input the correct password for access into a domain of infinite and wonderful wisdom.
Mastication.
Logan chokes out the word mastication and seems very unhappy. The door responds, "Very good. You happen to know a $10 word. Good job, buddy." And the door slides open, revealing a circular vault with a number pad on it.
Janet enters 0451.
You cut off the recording that goes, "Only the most elite and intelligent individuals could ever figure out the beep, boop, bop, bop." And the door begins to slide open, revealing a room with several things in it. So, one, you guys do see a big file cabinet. Has a bunch of like open files and stuff on it, and pretty easily able to zero in on one, the one that is like marked P and M. So you find a file folder that says Project Magical. And
What are the other things, just out of curiosity?
There is a giant tapestry depicting a lich, or not a lich, 5 liches, draining life from like a bunch of people. So maybe
Creepy.
there is blurry pictures all like along a 50-foot wall of creatures, and it says gremlins question mark.
Turns to Janet.
Janet's just short. Beyond that, valuable things that like would appear to be rocket boots. One of these things just is a sword that is actively looking at you as you're walking around.
Don't like that.
For the last time, Mulligan, I'm not an elf. I'm not a Nemlin.
Okay.
I'm a gnome.
And
I'm sorry, that took me a second.
all good. As well, you can see what appears to be. They have taken my first love, like written on a board, and it shows a picture of a woman dressed in like very regal robes. She looks. Mulligan, you would recognize her first. She looks like Thorn.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
I didn't know she was touring back then.
In addition, you see, like, it says the city of Mineshaft was where she was last seen. She was kidnapped by what appears to be a hulking brute. I will hire investigators to look into this. Notes continue on about other people who kidnapped this princess.
This guy's just keeping his crazy person notes in his vault.
I mean, where else would you keep them?
Mm-hmm.
A diary?
I have a full.
Would you not put that diary in your vault?
This is a
Someone else could
whiteboard.
find it then.
A diary is just a vault in book form. Anyway.
Yes.
So just really fast,
Mhm.
there's a painting of a lich, a picture of gremlins, a picture of Thorn,
A picture of someone who looks like Thorn.
someone who looks like Thorn,
Picture of 5 liches.
a picture of 5 liches. I'm sorry.
A sword that looks at you.
A sword that looks at me,
The stuff we actually came here to steal.
And then the
and
project
the stuff we
Atlas.
actually came here to steal. The rest of this is too creepy. I think we should just take the file and then whatever treasure we can get out of the Cave of Wonders.
Yeah, that sword is definitely cursed.
I'm not cursed.
No?
That's exactly what a cursed sword would say.
You're kind of an asshole.
Yeah, I
Hey, is
know.
that- Mulligan, is that Thorn? I didn't realize she was on tour at that point.
What an insightful and funny comment.
We have what we came for. Let's get out of here.
Oh my god. Okay. Fuck me. Okay. So you all make your way out of the castle. Alarms blaring.
Oh, sorry. Mulligan
Yeah,
said-
it would have happened eventually.
Imagine
wait,
we
did they
just
go back
walked
up?
out.
Did who go back? Oh no, I'm sorry. I was just moving their pogs out of the way.
Okay.
Yes. She would be at the fireworks and he would be looking back at his castle as security teams.
Are we going to
that
the
way.
train? Mulligan asks.
That's a good question. How are we getting out of here?
I need that is a good question I need an answer to.
009 must have gotten here somehow.
You don't see 009.
We're on an island, aren't we?
009 is currently being arrested for breaking into the bank.
Well, in that case, they probably won't be using their transportation. You know?
The rest of us walked past security on the bridge.
Perhaps they have. Perhaps there is a submarine here or something that we can take.
Do you know how to pilot a submarine?
It's not that different from. Well,
Jackie?
Do you know how to drive a car?
I know how to make modifications to a car, which is similar to
That's
knowing how to drive a
not the
car.
question I asked.
Hey, I'm gonna be right back,
Okay.
Mulligan says.
Sure. Where you go, Mulligan? Everybody else is figuring out where to go.
Towards fireworks.
Okay. Yeah, toward the fireworks.
I
Those
guess
are
there is a
fireworks.
boat there.
There is a boat there, yes, and somebody is not at the fireworks.
Nod.
Oh, one
How
second.
far can you?
One
How
sec.
far can you transport us?
1 second, Spider. Also, I can't. Yeah. Mulligan, what are you up to?
Finds Lassiter.
Mm-hmm. Hi.
Holds up jacket.
Did you take that from?
Yes.
She laughs. Are you sticking around for the fireworks?
Ah!
Pretty sure we have to leave very quickly. Not you. You can stay if you want.
She looks around. She looks at Fox, who is like, "What's happening at my castle? Is somebody deleting my saves?"
I should have deleted his thing.
Why? Jesus Christ! No, don't format my drives. She kind of looks back at you, go, Logan. I could go. I could probably leave.
Okay. I don't know how we're leaving, but trying to.
You hear a voice that goes, "Hello, friend. Are you trying to leave the island as well?"
Yes.
I am under the assumption that you know Agent 009.
Is this still the Minotaur?
Yes.
Was Janet 009 or was 009 Raven?
008.
009 was right.
009 was Raven.
Yes.
I think so.
Very good. It appears that 009 has been captured, and this Project Magical information is in the hands of some others. He pulls up, like, security camera footage of you guys leaving with the stuff. I don't know if it will be safe here to just take those things from you. So how about we make a way out ourselves together?
Okay. I'll go get him.
Very good. The bear just.
Shout out to Erg for being the fucking smartest person in existence. Who looked at us and for once decided, maybe I won't fuck with that.
Herdic,
As Mulligan returns, the rest of us like trying to come up with a convoluted plan to build
Drawing-
a contraption to
drawing
get
maps
here.
into sand.
You'll throw the golf ball and attract the guard that way.
Yeah.
If we
I'll be in the
use
shadows.
both mine and Yuda's powers, we
Yeah.
could maybe propel Janet across the sea, and then
They'll
they
walk-
can get us.
And the guard will walk
transport
into the puddle and we'll turn on the electrical switch.
The word bombs has been crossed out 3 times.
Who keeps writing this?
Hey, we can go.
Hmm?
The bear.
Ah,
That
The
isn't
bear?
the answer.
there's a
Logan
There's a
shrugs
bear?
and just goes with it.
They have a way out. Off, out, away.
Janet shrugs and hops onto Mulligan's shoulders. Lead the way.
Mulligan walks away. His shoulders remain in place.
Yeah, and Janet just thuds to the ground.
So you guys all make it to the dock with the bear and Agent Agent 0010.
Ah, the elephant drinks chocolate milk from a sippy cup.
That's not even a thing.
I think that you might be a traitor if you do not know our codes.
We gotta get out of here before they come arrest us all.
Yes, 0010. Let us go.
I didn't even tell you my name.
Oh, I heard it. I got an
You're
inkling.
named in a sequential order. That's not a huge
There's a-
guess.
There's a 50-50 shot. I'll be honest.
Where is 008 anyway?
He looks back at the castle.
No, I mean the one who I'm pretending to be. I mean
Oh.
who I am.
Yes. This boat on the water drifts over to you, and a person in a cat mask pulls her mask up, and it is a young lady, and she says, "Pluma Tuft at your service. Nice to meet you."
Hello. 008.
Nope.
The midnight special is ready for the grain.
I'll leave her behind if that's fine with everyone else.
I'm not a she, so it works out perfectly. Jumps onto the boat.
I'll leave them behind. Okay. Everybody hops on the boat. It's a very small boat. And you guys drift off on the ocean as Bosco roars in the distance with your Project Magical files. And assuming you guys took some stuff out of the lobby,
We
like
sure did.
yeah, like
Yep.
$4,000 a piece.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And with that, that is where we will leave you all off.
Ah,
What a session.
It's blasting in the distance.
Yes, the fireworks are going off. Lion is screaming high heaven about art. And
009 is to be executed for his crimes.
I can't believe. But yeah, everybody, thank you all for playing. Thank you, folks at home, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this double stuffed Knights episode. 2 hours of game. All right.
Well, you should. In Bond, it would also be 0010
It would be.
because the 00 represents the license to kill.
Yeah.
Ah,
And I hope everybody had some fun. I know I did. It was very fun. Hey, folks at home, Tales of Harbor, not Nights, episode 9 and 10 should actually be uploaded now. Sorry about the delay on those. Been kind of a couple weeks with work and stuff, so just getting that stuff uploaded. So you can enjoy those now if you would like. Also, they should be on SoundCloud tomorrow. So if you want to listen to them in your free time, they will be in all of your podcatchers. You can download and listen to them on the go. Lovely times. This 2-part Tales of Harbor Nights episode should be uploaded to the YouTube channel within the next couple weeks. So get to enjoy this whole thing again. And I don't know. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Normally this is where we do plugs and stuff, but we've been going for way too long. So, we hope you found something precious.
because we're gonna take it.
Wonderful. Night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Later.